it's time for my ONTL singles debut. I feel like this is the last one. I think I've started everywhere by now. And this is the format I've been waiting to play the most. Either, you watch the movies or you don't. I love the deep cut stuff. So my opponent was gracious enough to give me Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Hope you like my movie just as much. Best of luck.
Well, looky here. My debut match ever in this type of league. I debuted many other leagues such as Multiplex and Geek. And let's see how well I do here. See how well the questions go, and let's see. May the best person win.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Opening Night Trivia Singles Edition. I'm your host for today, Kaiser Huang, and right there is my co-host today, Mr. Caleb Bookman. Caleb, Mr. Bookman, how are you feeling for today?
I'm tired. I took a little nap. Never take a nap before you're about to host a match. It's a bad idea. You'll be kind of groggy. That's okay though. We got a great debut match ahead of us. This is a debut, right? Yes. Cool.
Yes. This is a debut.
Jeremy and Brian. Jeremy Adams and Brian Michaels. We haven't seen them in ONTL before, I don't think. So, two former.
We have seen Jeremy.
This is Potters and Nussbaum, isn't it?
Yes.
Not Jeremy Adams and Brian Michaels. Oh, no. I had a big old banner and I had a string quartet and I had a lot of. I got to cancel the caterer now. Cool. Well, we'll get into the match.
Yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but yes, this is the match today. So, introducing first with a record of 0-0 because he's a debut player is Mr. Brian Nussbaum.
How's it going?
Cool. Well. And his opponent for today, also making his ONTL singles and I believe ONTL debut in a general, Mr. Jeremy Potters.
Hey, yeah, sorry to disappoint, Mr. Boatman. Wrong, Jeremy. But I'll try to live up to it. I'll try to.
That's fair.
Get you excited for next time. Yeah,
that's fair.
So, without further ado, let's get into the match. The rules of the match are you each get 3 repeats and 1 challenge. And the rules for round 1 specifically are there is 10 questions in 10 separate movie trivia categories. If you get it right, you get 1 point. If you get it wrong, no worries, you don't lose points. And if you get all 10 questions right, you get a bonus question, which, yeah, if you get there. So, without any further ado, anyone has any questions? Brian, Jeremy?
Nope.
Okay, so Boatman, would you like to take the first question of the first round?
Sure, making me feel at home like it's a Warzone match where I always take the first question. Thank you, Kaiser. I appreciate that. Your first question going to come in the category of animated. What 1996 animated film directed by Mike Judge was a feature-length film based off of a popular cable cartoon show?
I never owned cable in my life, so I wouldn't know what it would be.
See, I've never had cable, and I haven't had cable in like the last 10 years because my family switched to Netflix in 2012.
Yeah, actually,
I made cable when I was 8. Basically.
Wow. Okay. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Okay, and Brian.
It is Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Both correct. Both starting off with a strong 1 point. Okay. Your next question in the category of drama. What crime is Billy Hayes arrested for in Midnight Express? So, Boatman, I assume you have served jail time. How long was the sentence?
Are we considering time linear?
Sure.
Classified.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brian.
I put shoplifting.
And Jeremy?
I have no idea, so I said murder.
Both incorrect. The correct answer is drug possession / smuggling. And before we go on, there's a very heavy breathing sound. Does
Oh, that's
anyone
me.
hear it?
Sorry about that. I'll just mute myself each question.
No. That's fine. I just want to make sure. So
Okay, sorry
don't
about
need
that.
to unmute yourself. It's okay. So Bowman, the next question.
Yep. Your next question comes in the category of music. What is different about Spinal Tap's amplifiers when compared to regular amplifiers in This is Spinal Tap?
I've heard this movie is not for me.
Do you not like mockumentaries?
I don't think I've ever seen one.
You've never seen any like mockumentary? Like you never seen like Borat or
Bruno.
Oh.
Show?
Borat counts, yeah. If so, then I guess Borat counts. It's just not my genre, but
That's fair.
okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy.
They go to 11.
And Brian?
I just put it was electric.
Jeremy is correct. They do indeed go to 11. So your next question in the category of scores and soundtracks. What singer performs the title tracks to both Flashdance and Fame?
It's very difficult not to sing right now, Kaiser. I'm gonna tell you, because
Did
both
you
both these are catchy.
I would say the title track to Flashdance is not the best track in the movie, but that may be just me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think they're both good, but yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brian.
I put Donna Summer.
And Jeremy?
I also put Donna Summer.
Both incorrect. The correct answer is Irene Cara.
Donna Summer, very random guess, but I approve. As we get into your next question, category of directors. What was the final film directed by Stanley Kubrick? You have a teammate who uses Stanley Kubrick a lot.
Yes.
But it's never been spun. You know, I'm thinking about this. I don't know if Stanley Kubrick has ever been like actually landed on in the history of Warzone. It's been used a butt ton. I think we still have like the same set of questions like pulled over for a while. That might be wrong. That might be incorrect. Payson knows what's been used and what hasn't. So that I could be wrong on that.
Okay, pens down. I think we're at Jeremy.
Is it Eyes Wide Shut?
And Brian?
I put Clockwork Orange.
The paradox is correct. It is indeed Eyes Wide Shut. So, your next question in the category of biopics. Who plays the titular role in I, Tanya? But seriously, nobody has ever spun Stanley Kubrick, really.
That might be incorrect. That could totally be incorrect. I don't remember it ever happening.
Wow.
But that could be actually, because I feel like actually Adam Collins did do it once because he used to use Kubrick. So that might be incorrect.
Yeah, that was what popped into my head too. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brian.
I'll start. Paul, how was this? Margot Robbie.
And Jeremy?
Margot Robbie.
Both correct. And the score right now is 4 and 2. And next question.
As we get into your next question, category of action adventure. In what city does Speed take place?
I feel the need for speed.
I am Speed. Both quoted equally good movie.
I will agree on that.
I wasn't even saying that ironically.
Neither was I. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy.
Los Angeles.
And Brian.
Los Angeles.
Both correct. as we go to your next question in the category of comedy,
Haha.
what is the name? Very well done. What is the name of the robot that malfunctions after being struck by lightning in short circuit?
Kaiser,
Speaking of-
I gotta say, you disrespected Albert Brooks, and you got off with a warning. Hey, we have to address that.
Deal with it.
Let's be real here. Finding Nemo, bottom tier Pixar. 5,
Really?
4, 3,
What?
2, 1. Hands down. Brian
Very hard take. I put Johnny 5.
and Jeremy.
Johnny 5.
Both of you are correct, although you both lose invisible points for not agreeing with me.
I can't.
Fair enough. Next question.
Next question comes in the category of recent releases. The recent biographical movie King Richard centers around a father raising 2 daughters playing what sport? Okay, so this will presumably come out after the Oscars, Kaiser. Right now, I want you to make your bold prediction. What wins Best Picture?
Coda.
Okay. I also agree with you.
I'll
And then Power the Dog will win and we'll both look like idiots.
That's not strictly speaking true. The Oscars Best Picture win, the Best Picture race has been wonky recently, so who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. 5,
Actress. That's
3,
unpredictable.
2, 1. Pens are down. Jeremy.
Tennis.
Brian.
Will Smith go with the Oscar Best Picture, Best Actor, Tennis.
That is correct and probably correct.
Yeah.
And your final question in the category of musicals. In the Rocky Horror Shut up. In the Rocky Horror Picture Show, what is the first choreography direction given in the lyrics to Time Warp?
And Brian, can we have both hands on screen, please? Thanks.
Oh,
It's a bad habit. I call hands even when I'm not in my own league. I'm home and I just don't see hands. I say hands.
Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
It's
No,
pretty
I-
important.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, so this will be your first repeat for Jeremy. In the Rocky Horror Picture Show, what is the first choreography direction given in the lyrics to Time Warp?
Again, another one. Hard not to sing.
This movie is alright.
No, yeah, this one's fine. It's fine. I actually do really like the songs though, because I like that style of music. It's very, for lack of a better word, it's very like Meatloaf, and I like Meatloaf.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Brian
I put your hands to your hips.
and Jeremy.
That's what I said. Put your hands on your hips.
Both incorrect. The correct answer is it's a jump to the left.
Just
Yeah.
jump
Dang
to the
it.
left.
It was the other one.
He erased it, wrote that, erased it, and then put this back on.
And you've unleashed a wild boatman, so great job, question writer. So at the end of round number 1, we have a score of Jeremy with 7 and Brian with 5. Is that what you have, Bowman?
That is also what I have.
Okay, so now we will move on to round number 2, the deep cut round. So before the match, each player has picked a movie for their opponent to study. They'll each receive 5 questions in each movie. They'll receive 5 questions. For the movie that they picked for their opponent, they'll each receive 1 point if they get it right. And for the movie that the opponent picked for them, they'll receive 2 points if they get it right. So, since Jeremy is in the lead, Jeremy, would you like your movie first or your movie second?
Let's do my movie first.
Okay, so Rio Bravo first. And Bowman, do you want to take the questions in Willy Wonka or Rio Bravo?
I'll take Rio Bravo because I like that movie. I think the other one's fun. But yeah.
You don't strike me as a Western guy, but all right, sure. So
I like this one.
So yeah, Bowman, you can give them their questions in Rio Bravo. And as a reminder, Brian, these questions are worth 2 for you and 1 for Jeremy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, your first question in the film Rio Bravo. Where did Pat Wheeler pick up Colorado?
So I have not seen this movie.
You have to be pretty strong to pick up a whole state, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I mean, what if you drop it? Then what happens?
By Seattle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy,
Is it El Paso?
Brian,
I put a salute.
both incorrect. Correct answer is Fort Worth.
Fort Worth. Okay.
We get into your next question in Rio Bravo. Chance accuses Feathers of stealing how many cards from the deck before she proves him wrong?
Whoa.
What?
Chance and Feathers. Interesting character names.
Chance isn't that interesting. He has some weird movie takes, though.
Pens are down. Brian
Sorry about dog's market. I put 6.
and Jeremy.
They're easy to spot because they're aces. 3.
3 is correct.
Your next question. After Feathers tells Chance about her job offer, she asks if he's going to do what that night? You know, Kaiser, I feel like you and I would be like a good buddy cop movie.
How so?
Because I feel like I have like the very like high energy, and you're just like super annoyed with me, and I feel like that would be like a very fun dynamic. And then like I eventually win you over like towards
My
the
name
end.
isn't Brian Michaels, but all right. Jeremy
Can't remember. Sleep.
and Brian.
Could put it.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is specifically sleep in a hotel.
Mhm.
So, would you like to challenge?
I would. You didn't ask for any kind of specificity or a quote. You just asked what she asked what he's going to do that night, and I said sleep. So yeah, I'm going to challenge.
Okay, we'll be right back with the challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. Jeremy will get the points, and we'll move on to the next question.
Your next question. In the song Colorado sings with Stumpy and Nathan, he first wishes he was what?
Bowman, have you ever wished to be someone else other than what you currently are?
Not really. I guess asleep, if that counts.
That's fair. Do you wish you are Albert Brooks?
See, no, because I already kind of am. Like, basically, like, without like being famous or quite as funny, I'm basically just his character in broadcast news, but like not a news reporter.
Fair. Okay, and we are up to Brian
I put a professional gunfighter.
and Jeremy.
I don't know. I said a banker. I can't remember.
I wish
Oh.
I was an apple that hangs from a tree.
Indeed, the correct answer is an apple.
Mm-hmm. As we get to your fifth question in Rio Bravo, when Carlos comes to Chance to talk about Nathan's trade of Dude for Joe, he says to meet at his warehouse next to what?
The character names for this movie are very interesting.
Yeah, very, very fun names. You know, what do you think a warehouse is before it's a house? You know, because it's a warehouse, so I assume in the full moon it turns into a house.
I was more thinking about like a whole house, but okay.
I made Jeremy break, and that's all I needed.
5,
Man,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. Jeremy.
I knew it was coming too. Yeah, the creek.
And Brian?
The outhouse?
The creek is correct. So, at the end of the T plus for a real Bible, Jeremy is up to 10 and Brian is stuck at 5. Is that what you
That
have
is
for?
also what I have.
And now we'll move on to the movie I actually have seen, Willy Wonka and a Chocolate Factory. Are both of you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question is, what food does Charlie buy for his family after receiving his first pay? So, Bowman, I assume you have been paid before. What food did you buy for your family?
I like Chex Mix. I enjoy Chex Mix. My favorite snack right now is Chex Mix and mixed nuts. That's just like my favorite snack. Like when I'm not in the mood for popcorn, that's my new thing.
1. Sounds tasty. Pens down. Brian
Bread.
and Jeremy.
A loaf of bread.
Both correct. As you move on to your next question in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, what does Charlie and Mr. Turkatine make using nitric acid, glycerin, and turkatine's special mixture? I hope I pronounced it correctly.
I think you did.
Nitric acid. Sounds like a recipe for a disaster, if I may say so myself.
A 4-course meal of no siree. Seen that happily ever after? Was happy everyone was after me. Yes, that is the Chicken Little song.
Why?
Because I
5,
knew.
4, 3, 2, 1. You remind me of the Chicken Little. Pens down, Jeremy.
You're not the first person who has said that. You won't be the last.
It's wart remover.
Dang it.
And Brian,
I put chemical reaction.
wart remover is correct. As we move on to the next question, when the reporter asked Augustus Gloop how he felt winning the golden ticket, what was his first response? The answer to this question is interesting.
I don't want to give my opinions on this movie because it makes people mad.
Well, please share it. What's your opinion? 5, 4,
I'll share it next question.
2, 1. Pens are down. Brian
Hungry.
and Jeremy,
Hungry.
both correct, and that's incidentally also what I'm feeling right now. As we move on to your second to last question in Willy Wonka and a Chocolate Factory, according to Wonka, what type of creature can eat 10 Oompa Loompas for breakfast? Boatman, you promised?
Yep. Brian, can we get hands on screen, please?
Yeah.
So, look, is this a better movie, a more well-made movie? Yes. Would I personally rather watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to this? Yes.
Ugh.
Sorry. Nostalgia a little bit? Sure. Also, I just think that one has more good things about it.
1.
It has more bad things too, but more good things too.
Pens down, correct take. Jeremy
You're both so very wrong. A hornswoggle?
and Brian,
I put Verishnikidins.
both incorrect. The correct answer is a Wong Doodle.
Mm.
I could make a joke about that, but I won't.
Save it for the next question. So, your final question in Willy Wonka and a Chocolate Factory. What room does Wonka tell Mrs. TV they will take Mike to in order to get him back to size?
You know what? I feel like it would be pretty weird if your last name was TV.
Yeah, turn on the TV.
I guess it wasn't that weird, probably like before television existed. But then once everybody, was it maybe like a Michael Bolton style reaction, like Office Space, of like, I'm not changing my last name. He's the one who sucks.
3, 2, 1. I've never seen Office Space. No idea. Brian?
I put toffee pulling.
And Jeremy?
Yeah, the taffy pulling room.
Both correct. Now we move on to round number 3, the IMDb round. Each competitor will receive a set of movies for their 2, 3, and their 5 pointers. For their 2 pointer, they'll receive the year, the actor, and a genre as their clues. For their 3 pointer, they receive the year, director, and the keywords as the clues. And for their 5 pointers, they get the decade as a first clue, and they can choose 3 further clues from year, director, actor, co-actor, genre, keywords, and yeah. So since Jeremy is in the lead, Jeremy, do you want questions from set 1 or set 2?
I'll take set 2.
Set 2. All right. So Brian, you'll take your answer. You'll take the questions from set 1, and all right, we're back. So Brian, you answer your questions from set 1, and this is a reminder that if you miss any of your questions, you'll be a TKO. So, Bowman, would you like to give Brian his questions in set 1?
Absolutely. Brian, your first question in set 1 for 2 points. Your year is 2021. Your actor is Timothée Chalamet, and your genres are science fiction and adventure.
Dude.
Correct for 2 points. Brian is doing well so far, but now we're going to get into a 3-point question. Your 3-point question in round 3. Your year is 2014. Your director is Adam Wingard. And your keywords are dead son, soldier, and false identity.
Is it Godzilla?
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, that is Jeremy Potters. Sorry, I didn't let you do that, Kai.
It's fine.
I'm so used to doing it.
It's fine. The correct answer is the guest. So
The guest.
So well played game by everyone here, and we'll move on to the post-match interview, starting with our unfortunate second place finisher, Mr. Brian Nussbaum. So Brian, you made it to round 3, even though you didn't do very well in round 2. So how are you feeling?
I feel okay. My debut here. Other times, other matches coming out, I might improve upon, and yep. See what happens next time.
That's fair. Is there anyone that you want to call out or want to face in your next match?
Chris Diaz.
The wonky cameraman. That's fair. So I'm sure Chris will be delighted to meet your challenge, and yeah, hopefully next time you come back with an equally strong, if not stronger, performance. So good luck with that match. Okay, and now we'll move on to the winner of the match, Mr. Jeremy Potters. So Jeremy, you won by TKO with a strong 18 points after 2 rounds. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, I feel like he gave me a gift with Willy Wonka. I love it so much. So kind of re-jumping into it was really nice. But it's always nice. And this is my first TKO in any league. So my confidence is as high as it can be right now. So
yeah. You said in your promos that ONTL was a lady that you look forward to the most, and I think you showed it well. I think you showed it. You did very well in both round 1 and the deep cuts, and you might have done well in the IMDb round 2. So that was a great performance. And is there anyone that you want to call out or face next?
Here, no, not in particular. I just think just whoever you got, whoever wants a match, likes good movies or bad movies, it doesn't matter. I'll watch anything, you know?
That's a bold claim to make, by the way. But all right. So we'll conclude the match. So, Bowman, thoughts on the match?
Oh yeah, this was a fun match. Whenever it's a TKO, but both competitors played well. But I just want to say I had a blast hosting with you, Kaiser. I rarely get to besides like matches where like I talk to you for a little bit, I rarely get to like hang out with you. So this was a lot of fun. Actually, chill environment. You're a very fun co-host. Like I said, buddy cop movie energy. Let's make it happen. Buddy cop movie. Boatman and Kaiser.
Thank you very much. This was an honor hosting with you, even though I don't know how you have so much energy when you claim to be tired, but
oh, you don't want to see me when I'm not tired, Kaiser.
I think you made me age by like 50 years, but all right. Okay, so with that, we conclude this exciting match. So get vaccinated. I don't know.
Get
Have
paid,
fun
get
with
laid,
it,
Gatorade.
All the things, and we'll see you next time in opening night trivia. Bye.